G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel. Today, unfortunately, not on the water, I'm in my backyard, but what I thought I'd do, I go through my tackle bag and show you what I take fishing, might give you a few ideas, and it's not all that difficult to put together. Okay, let's start off with the bag. So this is my bag. I've had it for about 15 years. Wasn't expensive, but is actually lasted the test of time. It's been on plenty of fishing trips, all the way up to the Northern Territory and back again. It's been thrown around in the back of the ute, thrown around in boats, and it's still holding up very, very well. So once again, you don't have to spend a lot of money on gear if you look after it properly. Okay, so what have I got in it? Righto, I carry a few tools with me and we'll go through them first. So in here I've got a pair of lip grips and a tape measure. So these were put out by Swivels a few years ago. I'm not sure if you can still get them, but they had all the fish for each state legal on the tape, but that's just to keep everything legal. Just a Murray Cray measurer, so that just lives there. Pair of braid scissors. Another pair of floating lip grips, they're just a small pair. Just a little bait knife, comes in handy. Another pair of braid scissors, never have too many of these. Little pair of pliers with a split ring end on them. Pair of long nose pliers. These are really, really handy, especially for Murray cod, and if you're fishing for barramundi, when those trebles go right down in their throat, these are really, really handy. So I suggest if you haven't got a pair, get a pair of these. What else we got in here? Just a little filleting knife, just an all-purpose one. Once again, not expensive, but it'll get you out of trouble. Tube of S-Factor, never goes astray. And a little, I think that's a 50 centimetre brag mat. And the new addition is a small pair of bolt cutters. So recently I was watching a YouTube video where a guy got a treble in his ankle from a barramundi flicking around on the deck, and I just thought having a small pair of bolt cutters as opposed to side cutters, they just got that little bit more grunt about them to cut that treble off and do a bit of first aid. So that's the tools I've got in there. That's about it. Okay, side pockets. So just some leader. So I normally carry a few different types. So what have I got there? 60, a 30-pound leader, and I've normally got a 10-pound roll in there as well, just to cover all bases. So they just live in there. On the other side, so just a cloth to wipe your hands on, some sunscreen, some Bushman's insect repellent, just a little first aid kit. So that's got a small bandage in it, a couple of band-aids, some headache tablets in there just in case, so it'll get you out of trouble in a pinch. Okay, now what do I carry tackle wise? Okay. So in here, so go through that. So toilet paper, very, very essential. And I've just got one of those little hand warmers in there, just in the winter time. In the summertime at the moment, not much use. And I've also got a little fold up cutting board in there. So we'll get onto the tackle. So this bag, when it came with 4, I think, small tackle boxes. So what I do, depending on what species I'm fishing for, will depend on what I put in here. So at the moment, I've been out fishing for redfin, so I've got a redfin lures in here. Also, I'd throw probably a couple of packets of soft plastics or another tray of soft plastics in there. But the good thing about that is they're all interchangeable. So I'm fishing for yellow belly, I throw my yellow belly stuff in. If I'm fishing for cod, conversely, I throw my cod stuff in. So that's in there. As far as the terminal tackle goes, I just carry this with me. So that's got hooks, sinkers, swivels, all little bits and pieces that I'll need. And I just top this up depending on if I'm going away on a trip for a week or a couple of days. I'll just go through, make sure I've just got enough to take with me instead of taking a whole great big tackle box with me, and this just gets me out of trouble. So that's my little setup. Once again, not expensive to set up, and you don't have to put everything in all at once. This has taken me years to build up and perfect. So this goes with me every time I go out. Lives in the boat. I've duplicated the tools on the boat, but the reason I've got the amount of tools I've got on this, if I'm jumping into someone else's boat, or if I'm just going out just for a fish off the bank, I can grab this and know that everything's there. So that's my little tackle bag. That's the episode for this week. If you've liked it, please hit like, hit subscribe, put a comment down the bottom, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much. I'll give you a few ideas. So stay tuned. It's actually sitting in my backyard. Today what I thought I'd do, test 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3 for air conditioner noise.